grab what's important to you. We're leaving. Not me, you idiot. Possessions and the like. Or do you have any possessions? Only what you brought with you. Well, that makes it easier. You should leave the salt shaker, though. I'm afraid there's no time to retrieve that from whatever cavity I threw it into. Anyway, get your coat and make sure it's fastened up tight. You need to stay warm and well insulated. Humans are vulnerable to the cold. The integrity of the ring has been compromised. Something's been weakening our magic, and now a storm has broken out and everything is being washed away. I know it's going to be dangerous out there, but I wouldn't be doing this if I had a choice. I don't want you getting hurt, so stay close to me and don't make eye contact with anyone. They could get torn apart if we're caught. Maybe it's safer to stay inside and just wait out the... Look out! That was too close for comfort. Come on, we need to get out of here before the rest of the ceiling caves in. There's a clear path to the exit. We should be able to make it out unnoticed, but I don't know where to go from there. Your house? Well, I suppose it would be protected from the flood, but... Well, come on then. Lead the way. As I expected, your house is... surprisingly nice, actually. Oh, I see. You keep your own home neat and tidy, but see mine as free rein to cause destruction and chaos. I suppose the storm followed your example. My home is gone now. But no matter. What's important is that we're both still in one piece. So, what's our next... What are you doing back there? Ow! What the devil are you playing at? You can't just grab a fairy's wings, you heathen, you... Bleeding. Well, yes, I suppose there was a moment when I shielded you from the debris that my wings might have got torn, but... Oh, don't look at me like that. You're my property. I didn't want you getting damaged. That's all there is to it. Well, yes, I did say that I like you, but that's in the way a person likes a pet, nothing more. Wipe that stupid grin off your face. You want to... what? Patch me up? Well, if it'll get you to stop smiling like an idiot, sure. I wouldn't even need patching up if a certain human hadn't asked so many questions and delayed our departure. Honestly. Hey, be careful back there. Those are fragile. That feels better, actually. I guess you are good for something. In fact, Credit where it's due, you're really quite efficient in this department. I might even go as far as to say that I owe you for this repair. So, my little human, I'm going to spend all night paying you back. You've been acting rather smug since we arrived here, as though my presence in your home somehow makes you the superior party. Yes, this is a nice place, but the one you belong in is under me, and you'd better not forget that. I can see it in your eyes. You think you've won. Your illness is gone, you're healthy again, and now you're back in your old life, as though nothing happened. As though I've fulfilled my role and you can discard me. Oh, you could not be more wrong. I'm here to stay, and I'm going to spend every minute of tonight reminding you that you are mine. You belong to me. But the moon hasn't made her ascension just yet, and there's still daylight in the current hour. So why don't you go and freshen up, and I'll make us some lunch. Personally, I fancy something savory. An omelet, perhaps? Or a toasty? Something with ham and cheese. I'm craving those flavors today. At some point, I'll need to stop by the ring and investigate why our defense was compromised. My brethren will be wondering where I am. I can't just wander off without a buy or a leave. Why are you staring at me? Is there something on my face? No? Well, don't just stand there then. Go upstairs. Go on, shoot. Lunch can wait. I need to check on the ring. A storm like this could wake the dead, and that's the last thing we need. I'm going out for a while, so freshen up, and then wait for me downstairs. I won't be long. Well, that didn't take too long. But... why won't the door... Human, let me in this instant. You're not here. I'd be able to smell you if you were. Why is your scent leading away from the house? What kind of idiot goes out in a storm like this? You've nowhere to take shelter from the rain. You're going to end up soaked. Well, you'll have to come back eventually. And when you do, I'll be ready to teach you a lesson. But you can take care of yourself, so I'm not going to come chasing you. I can't risk exposure with a damaged wing anyway. Now back to the matter at hand. As I expected with all the ruckus overhead, there have been stirrings at the Hilltop Manor. Yet another mortal enemy to look out for. Wonderful. Though I suppose I should say immortal.